hated watching them videos. You know when you didn't do something right and you know,
I know
you walk into the room like this, like that, you're thinking, oh, what's coming?
Yeah, but nah, I like to watch the video, but just me alone, you know.
Yeah.
If I was this in team meeting, in the team meeting, no, I don't like it.
Welcome to Rio Meets, presented to you by Qatar Airways, the world's best airline. Now stay with me to check out who's next on Rio Meets. Let's go. Manchester weather, isn't it?
Manchester weather. Oh my God.
Are you used to the weather yet?
Yeah.
How are you doing, man? You've obviously signed now. We spoke in the summer, didn't we?
Yeah.
How are you doing? Have you enjoyed your first few months with the club?
It was really good. First operation, the injuries, a lot of things, but yeah, it was good.
It's crazy because we spoke on the phone and we were just speaking about like playing, getting ready for Man United and going and doing crazy things, but we never spoke about injuries.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you don't think, but then obviously you had a few injuries.
Honestly, it was difficult for me, to arrive in this club, to directly get injured, but this helped me to set up in Manchester, to, for my body to increase my weight, everything. And it was bad, but there is good thing in this,
When I spoke to you, I was talking to you about the club and obviously the stadiums, like you can smell the history and stuff here. Has there been a moment when you came to Man United that you went, yeah, this is big club? Yeah,
honestly, my first start in Old Trafford when I just walked through the tunnel and just heard all the fans in the stadium. It was like a dream for me. Like when I was a child, Manchester, everyone was watching Manchester. It was a dream for me to be here.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
Right. Listen, let's go inside. I don't want you to get cold. I know you're not feeling that well.
No
so go on, I'll follow you. So where are you going shopping now for clothes and stuff?
Oof,
I know you're
online.
into your clothes. Online? Only online?
Just online.
So who's the fashion guy in the club? Who's the coolest clothes?
Oof, a lot of good people. Malaysia is good.
Malaysia, yeah?
Yeah, Victor Lindelof is a good dresser. Mason is good. Lucky. Me, I like myself. No, a lot of good dressers. Yeah.
Kobbie
is a good one.
Yeah. Right, let's get started. I'm ready to go. So Leny, with these interviews, I like to do a little bit of research, and I've been speaking to somebody you'll be very familiar with that you'll know. It involved like chatting with a player that you played with. You know Jose Fonte?
Yeah.
So I done a bit of research. I rang him and we were speaking on the phone on the train up. And you want to guess what he's been telling me about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
The chill kids.
Yeah, he said you were chilled. Yeah. The names he gave me, right? He said to me, listen, Rio, I've played with Alderweireld, Van Dijk, Botman, Gabriel, Lovren, Ruben Diaz. I was like, whoa, he's played so, and Leny Yoro.
Yeah.
Big names. So I said to him, where does Leny Yoro fit in this? Where is the talent? Where is his talent? Not where you are now. Where, if you fulfill your talent, where should Leny Yoro be? Where did you think he said?
I hope in the top. Yeah, I hope.
You're not far off. Well, listen, he said, if he carries on working hard and continues to develop, he can reach Virgil Van Dijk's level, easy.
I hope, yeah.
Yeah, you agree?
I know I have a big potential, but now I need to just work every day to reach this potential. But if I can reach the level of Van Dijk, for me it's really good.
Yeah, and you mentioned work already. And he said you work hard.
Yeah.
He said you're a hard worker, and he played with you when you were 17.
Yeah,
17, I think.
Yeah.
And so he said one of the things that stood out is you're hard working, you're a good teammate, and you became more talkative as time went on. That you was in and around the team. But one of the key things you mentioned is that you make good decisions on the football pitch already at such a young age, and that you'll get stronger physically quicker in the next couple of years. So he give you a high bar, man. What did you learn from him? Because he's obviously played with all these big players, man.
Yeah, Jose is a top player, top guy outside of the pitch. When I went in the team at 16, I was training with them, and he was really the one who introduced me, stayed with me, helped me a lot on the pitch and out the pitch. With the pressure, with the way to play, it was really good for me.
Just talking about like people that have worked with you and have had experience with you, because a lot of the Man United fans won't know much about you.
Yeah.
And your previous manager, Paulo Fonseca, at Lille, said, for me, he'll be one of the very best centre-backs, a top-class player. There's no doubt about it. With all these people that are giving you so much praise, what does that do for you in terms of like pressure?
Yeah, of course, this is a little bit of pressure because they are waiting a lot of you. But I think the most important is outside the pitch, you know, the people around you who help you to keep the foot on the ground, you know, to not be like you're the best player in the world or things like this. My family is here to help me, my friends, you know, and with this I keep a normal life, you know, like normal kid, and I just want to play football to be the best version of myself.
Talking about friends and family and stuff, when you was injured, you got a big injury when you was here at the beginning, which is nothing that you don't even think about that when you sign for a new club. So it's a lot to take on, especially when you're young. Who were the key people that helped you through that period?
First was of course, my family. They cannot come here, but I was talking a lot with them on the phone. And my girlfriend is here, so this helped me a lot, you know, to don't be alone at home. It's important for me. And people at the club, the medical stuff, there was a lot behind me. The teammates, speaking a lot with them. Even the coaches, you know, everyone was really behind me to help me.
What teammates? Which ones are like key ones?
Everyone, I was saying hi to someone who was asking me how was the injury, how was going. Yeah, it's important. I was staying a lot with, for example, with Kobbie, you know, during the training, the meal, you know, was always together to talk. So this is important for me.
Just to go back to like when you was even young, you're a kid now. That's mad that I'm saying that, but to go when you was a baby almost. But 16 years old, you make your debut in the French league. Like, just explain what that's like. Just out of school, going into a men's dressing room, playing men's football in front of big crowds in front. What's that like for a young kid? Like, because we're seeing more kids do it. Leny Yoro.
Yeah. Of course, to switch with the school, the football, it was difficult, but you cannot complain, you know.
Yeah.
For a kid, for a guy of 16 years old, this is the dream, you know, to play with professional guy, go to school on the next day, go to training. So for me, it was a good experience. It was really good. 17
years old.
Yeah.
You come out of school, you're now in a change room, doing your boots up, go out on the pitch. Mbappé. What are you thinking? How do you deal with this?
Yeah, this game against Mbappé, of course, Kylian Mbappé is top player, you know, and to play against him was something, you know, like during the week I watch all his clips.
Yeah.
You know, all the way he's moving, all the runs. But against big players like this, you can watch all the clips you want. Maybe sometime in the game you will do something you don't watch, something different. So you need to be ready for everything, anticipate everything.
You've done well against him as well, by the way.
Yeah, I've done well, I think. And this game helped me a lot in my confidence and everything. You know.
How, when you're analysing, say, like a world star like that, where, you know, everyone's watching, the pressure's on, what in his game are you looking at and going, did you see in those clips and going, I have to be ready for this?
Yeah, everyone knows Mbappé is one of the quickest guys in football, so you cannot be too tight with these guys, so you need to anticipate a little bit the movement. And I think this is the most important thing for me, he's really fast, so you need to be ready.
So when you move and make a big transfer like you did in the summer to Manchester United, like when do you hear about it from like your agent and your club, etc.?
Yeah. Since the winter, there was already some interested club on me, so I don't want it to move in the winter. I wanted to wait in the summer. I was speaking a lot with my agent, with my family for the choices, and I heard about United, and you know, when United come, you know, it's difficult to say no. So yeah, I was talking a lot with my agent, but I take the decision.
When you make that decision, what are you asking for anything? Are you saying like, I need these things in place if I'm going to go here? I heard that Liverpool maybe have interested in you, but there was no real promise or guarantee of starting the first 11. So you kind of went, right, that's not for me.
Yeah, I think I'm in the moment of my career where I need to play games, you know, to get experience, to be involved in the team, because I really wanted to play. And United, they told me I was going to play. So when you come to Prem in a big club like United, you know you are going to play. It's just what you want.
in that moment as well, sometimes it's difficult. You've got Real Madrid, you've got Liverpool, you've got Man United coming in for you. It's hard to stay focused. Did you find that a little bit? Did your game maybe go a little bit funny for a week or two?
To be honest with you, at the end of the season, when everyone was speaking about all this club every day, it was a little bit difficult for me to stay focused 100% on the game. But at least I found United, so it's good.
It's crazy because when I left, I think I was 23 years old and I came to United, big transfer fee, and like I felt pressure, man. Like when I went anywhere, I thought everybody was talking about the price tag and expectations. But my safe place was training ground.
Yeah.
On the pitch. You similar?
Yeah, similar.
Is it?
Yeah, because of course I come from United for a big price. So yeah, the pressure is here. People speak a lot. And today, the social media, they are really in our life, you know. Every day you go to social media, you can see your name for good news or sometimes for bad news. But when I go to training ground with the teammates, you know, I just forget everything. Just go on the pitch and try and take pleasure.
Talking of social media, how does that impact you, like confidence-wise? Like, can that change your confidence on seeing social media?
For me, not really, because I don't search my name on Twitter or Instagram, so I don't see even my name on the social media. I try to not see him, even if it's good. If I see something like good, of course, maybe my confidence will increase a little bit. But if I see something bad, it's just like this. You know, I cannot change nothing, so don't change a lot of my confidence.
What's one of your key attributes when you're thinking about your game? When you look at yourself, what's the key attributes that stand out for you and go, these are my superpowers?
I would say the intelligence, you know, to understand the game, you know, how they press, how they move, you know, to all these things, you know, with the clip outside of the pitch, you know, to learn the game. You know.
Education.
Yeah.
That's an important thing, isn't it? Like, because I was thinking about on the way up what I used to do. So when I was playing against strikers every week, on the Thursday or Friday before the game, I said to the analyst, fill the iPad up with the strikers that I'm playing against, and I want to see their best clips and the moments, goals and assists, etc.
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, of course it's important. We have a group on WhatsApp, with all the defenders. They send the clip of the strikers, how they move, how they run.
So it's on a WhatsApp group now? That's
Yeah.
sick, isn't it? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's sick. That's really good. And outside I have one person who's doing really a lot of clip on the striker for me to know.
Your personal guy?
Yeah, personal guy.
So you invest in someone else to come and give you personal clips?
I had already someone in Lille, so I keep working with him.
So when you got those strikers on the clips, like, what are you looking for?
Especially the way to run, you know, when, for example, the defender have the ball, you know, for the long pass, on the cross, if he goes first post, second post, in the back, you know, everything is really important.
Being like a ball-playing defender, and so everyone says he's comfortable on the ball, was that one of the reasons like why you stood out and was brought into the first team quicker, you think?
Yeah, I think because a lot of people were saying me like, when I was playing, I play like a 30 years old guy, you know, in the way to play with the ball, without the ball. So yeah, I think this helped me a lot to go quickly in the first team. Has
that always been a part of your game, even when you was young, always trying to be good with the ball coming out? Did you always play defender or you play?
No, yeah, that's why I was playing striker when I was really young.
Is it?
Yeah, like a winger. I was
like
quick.
Who? Who? Who would you say now, like Mbappé?
Maybe not as quick as Mbappé, but people was calling me Nani.
Who?
Yeah, Nani.
Nani?
Yeah. Because I had the
Nani
same,
will love that.
I had the same hair, and I was fast. I was on the winger, you know. Yeah. And when I grew up, I was really tall, so they started to push me back.
When did you move back? What age?
Under 14. Started to move like midfielder, and under 17 like as a defender.
So look, fast forward to now. You signed for Manchester United, and you've grown up playing in a 2. Centre backs, and then now you're playing in a 3. Talk about what are the differences and that you've encountered so far with that.
When you play with 3 with the ball, I think you have more freedom, you know, especially when you play on the 2 on the side. You can drive the ball because there is two guys behind you, so it's more easy. Because when you play with three, if you drive the ball, there is only one guy behind you. It's just difficult. But I think with three, you're more freedom, and without the ball, you're more available to push, you know, to go to take the man. So yeah.
Is the widest, because I've seen you play both sides now.
Yeah.
Is that where you're probably best on one of the wide sides?
Of course, like I'm right foot is more easier for me sometimes in the right, but I really like to play in the left.
Do you?
Because when I go inside, I can put, you know, long ball to the striker or in the middle. So I like both sides.
Oh, so you like playing on the left?
Yeah.
See, I didn't like playing on the left that much.
Yeah?
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
There's no problem for me.
Because when the striker makes me go on the left too much, it used to kill me. I just have to do a bit of skill to get out. When you're working on it and trying to understand it, obviously there's a new manager, new philosophy, new ideas, new shape. What way is he showing you how to understand all of these ideas? Is it on the pitch? Is it meetings? Is it video?
As you know, in the Prem, there's a lot of games, so you don't have too much time to train. So yeah, we do a lot of videos, and when you have the time to do good training all together, you know, we try to gain everything, you know, to us, to understand the game. We train a lot of tactical work. So we don't have too much of training to learn really on the pitch, so we do a lot of video, yeah.
And just talking about the manager, what has his impact been on you? Because obviously you signed for Ten Hag initially.
Yeah.
The manager, that changed, now you have a new manager. What was like the first day with him? What was that like?
Good thing, you know, I spoke a lot with him. I had a good relation with Erik Ten Hag, a good relation with Ruben Amorim, so for me it's good, you know. I just try to do what he asked me to do, and yeah.
What are the different ways that he lays out his kind of approach?
Yeah, he's a lot in the communication with the players because he played in top level, you know, he did a lot of clubs, so he knows your feeling when you are not playing or when you do bad games, you know, he know how to speak with you, and it's really important for me.
Has he given you anything that you think, wow, I needed that from a manager?
You know, in the training is really, I would say hard is important, you know, because we don't have a lot of training, and for him the training is really important too, because you play in the game like you train, you know, so the most important thing is to be really good in training. And if you are not working, if you are a lazy guy in training, he's not like it.
He'll kill you.
Yeah, he will kill you. But it's normal because, yeah, you play like you train, so it's important
good.
for you.
And that's good for your mindset as a team, and that's the culture you're trying to build within everybody's 100% every day.
Involved every day, yeah.
No, good. I want to go back to your manager, and just go back to the first kind of conversations. Because I'm really interested, because I think he's a great communicator.
Yeah.
Like, but how is it when you first meet him and you're talking, and is he talking about just you as a person, or is it straight to tactics, or what kind?
No, it's not straight. It's like football is picking a lot of your life. You know, how you're setting, you know, how is everything in your life. After, of course, you need to speak a little bit about tactical and football, but he's really interested about outside the pitch, you know.
Has he put anything in place to like raise the standards on a day-to-day basis for the culture at the club? Standards of training, punctuality type stuff?
Yeah. Of course, in this is really, really tight on this, because to win games, to win trophies, you need to, outside the pitch, you need to be really punctual.
How do you look at yourself? Do you look at yourself as potentially being a leader?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Because communication, obviously, but performance as well.
Because to be a leader, this is on the pitch, but even outside, you need to be involved in the dressing room and everything like this, you know. But I'm still young, I still arrived just in the club, so I try to be a little bit speaking, you know, but it's difficult for the moment.
Talking about leadership, Bruno, his stats are crazy. Like, since he's been in the league in terms of chances created and goals scored, etc. I think as a midfielder, he's no one's with him. He's on his own. But I see a lot of people try and criticise him as a leader. What's he like?
Bruno is a guy who's speaking a lot with everyone, and this is the most important. Before the games, he's doing his speech, you know, like as a captain, and he's really a technical leader, you know, and you need this in the team. Yeah.
You've had some great moments so far. In your short time here, the penalty against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Did you put yourself forward, or would the manager just pick you, or what was that?
Just The day before the games, we take 2 penalty each players. I put the 2 on, so I was confident, for the
Top
penalty.
corner or just safe?
Just safe in the, in the ground. And I put the 2 on the same side, even the same on the game, just in the left. And before to take the penalties, the assistant coach asked me if I wanted to be the third one. I said, yeah, why not?
No nerves at all?
No, not too much, because for me the penalty is just a question of shoot a good side, and if you miss it, it's like this. But
Bro, you're chilled, isn't it? You're really chilled.
Yeah, for me, of course I have pressure, but I have to manage the pressure.
Another good moment. So you came on in the game really late against Liverpool. The 1v1 tackle.
Yeah.
All my WhatsApp groups were going crazy. Whoa, you see this tackles from Yoro? Whoa. I can't wait for him to start again. What's that feel? Is the reaction with the fans? Sometimes tackles like that are a goal. It's like a goal that's gone in.
Yeah.
Was that similar to France, or was that a bit unique to England?
Honestly, in England it's crazy. Yeah. When you are doing something like this, it's like a goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as a defender, the feeling of this is crazy.
Because the pressure then is like, it could be a penalty if you get it wrong. So for you to go in and be that like committed and...
Yeah, it was the last minute. I just come in, first counter-attack, just run. I just give everything I had. And I arrived really quick, so I was a little bit scared to touch his foot first, but it was good.
One thing I would say, because I grew up playing free at the back.
Yeah.
And I was like you, I was quite quick when I was young. So going out wide, in a free, you have to do it a lot if you're the wide one. And obviously if you play as a 2, you can stay inside the pitch more. What do you prefer? Do you prefer to be in a 2 where you're more central, or you don't mind going out wide?
Honestly, I don't have really a preference, but to play with 2 is good because, like I said, you have more freedom, Maybe you have less person in the front, but in the back, you are 5 in the back. So it's more easier for you to move, to go up, it's more to slide.
And you've been here a little while now. You've seen and played against a few players. Right now, who have been the players that have impressed you most? If you're playing attacking players, you go, you know what? That's very good. That's top.
In the team?
Against you?
Against me?
Yeah.
It's difficult to choose one, but Son was a good player. Son is very quick.
For Spurs?
Yeah, for the Spurs. I mean, Son, he's quick. He's very good. Yeah.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because I always say that when people say to me, what was the difficult things about playing in the Premier League? It was like every week something different.
Yeah.
Top player, you might not know his name. You might know he might be a big star.
That's
They're all going to be big problems.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't approach it correct.
Yeah. You need to approach every game like this is the best team in the league. You cannot be however lazy in the game or say like they are the last. So maybe it will be more easier. No. Every game are tough. Every game, every player are good. So you need to be involved.
You're obviously the youngest in the back line, especially. Which players have helped you through communication or just generally just being there?
Yeah. Every player in the back line, we spoke a lot. When I play with Ari, we spoke a lot. With Mata, Licha, even Johnny and Vic, I play with them too. Spoke a lot on the pitch, and most important during the week, in the training. We are working a lot on the slide, to speak together because this is the most important in the game. Yeah.
What is there anything you've taken from any of those players? Is there anything you've looked at and gone, oh, I like that?
Yeah, of course. They are really experienced guys, so sometimes with the ball, maybe there's something I was going to do, but they do another thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe sometimes it's better to give to the keeper and to wait a little bit, make a goal. Yeah, of course. But even outside the pitch, they are experienced guys. So in terms of recovery or in the gym, what they do every day, this is important to have a look at this.
I look at things from your position because I'm obviously a defender. So I look and think like Ugarte in front of you. Yeah. The amount of tackles this guy makes and the amount of ground he covers, I think I would enjoy playing behind this guy. He does a lot of work.
Yeah, this guy is recovering every ball in front of you. So of course, that's really good to play with guys like this.
In the way that we play today now at Man United, a lot of it's going to be 1v1s, especially for the wide defenders. How do you approach them situations? Is it about doing a lot of video, so you're ready, or is it just like what you see the situation?
Yeah, sometimes when you watch video, you know if the guy is going more outside or inside, more in his left foot. But in the 1v1s, this is more about the moment, sometimes you don't know what he's going to do, but I know me, I think I need to improve in this, you know. I need to work a lot of this because it happens a lot in the game. And sometimes this is the most important situation because this is a goal after. So, yeah.
It's a massive skill. We used to do 1v1s like when I was young at West Ham once a week.
Yeah.
Always in big areas.
Yeah.
Defend it. Did you grow up doing that?
Yeah. I was doing this every week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And in Manchester, we are doing this, but we don't have too much training, so
it's time.
It's difficult sometimes.
How do you approach them situations? Like, is it your body shape on the way? Because I used to think, if I get into a 1v1 situation in a game, all the time it's happening, there must be something wrong in the team somewhere.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be happening so much. So then I would think about positioning people to stop it happening. Are you thinking like this, or is it just, listen, a 1v1 comes, got to deal with it, let's go?
Yeah, sometimes when you have 1v1s, it's because something was going wrong in the pressing or something like this. But when I'm in 1v1, I try to think just about where he's going to go. You know, if the guy is quick, he will just pass the ball and run. Or if he's more technical, he's just waiting for you to put the foot and go. So yeah, this is a difficult moment because you have to think a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And I had moments where 1v1, sometimes people will have beat me before. I watched a game against Southampton a couple of times.
Yeah.
The strike that you was 1v1, and it doesn't go your way sometimes. How do you react, like in game, but also after the game?
Yeah, of course. This game was a little bit difficult because I lost a lot of 1v1. Sorry, and for the confidence is not the best thing, because.
But it's life, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's life. Of course.
Of a defender,
Cannot change the past, but. This is a type of game who helps you to grow up, for experience, because you can do good tackles, take penalties, make good things, but you need bad things to improve your games and get experience. So I think this game helped me a lot,
Well, after a game like that, are you going with the analyst coach and looking at it, or is the manager speaking
to you?
Yeah, of course.
I've watched the 1v1s like maybe 10 times.
Is it?
Yeah, because I just wanted to know like why I did wrong, But I think this game helped me a lot to improve this. Yeah.
I hated watching them videos. When you didn't do something right and you
know
you walk into the room like this, like that, you're thinking, what's coming?
Yeah. But I like to watch the video, but just me alone,
Yeah.
If I was this in team meeting, team meeting, no, I don't like it.
Because in the team meeting, everyone's going, and you hear noises. Sometimes you go, oh, is that still happen now?
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
Because I remember, used to make a lot of noises. Anderson and Patrice Evra.
Yeah.
If somebody got hurt in the video room and everyone, it's quiet.
Yeah, you can hear this, but in team meeting, it's the worst thing. It's life.
What are the defenders that you look at in the game to then you go, top? Like if you have to give me 3 defenders, you go, they're the guys that are at the top at the moment. I'm aiming, I've got to get there.
Yeah, I think at the moment for me, Saliba is top defender because with the ball it's really good, without the ball it's good. Van Dijk is top defender, and I would say Gabriel.
Okay. All in the Premier League?
Yeah, because for me, they're the top 3 defender in the Premier League.
Your game is similar to all of those guys, no? In the way you play, good with the ball.
Yeah, maybe not all of them, but with the ball, they're really calm. They try to find the good way. So.
And in your game, you look at because you look like somebody who analyses themselves and really looks at different parts of his game. If you're looking at your game now and going, I have this, like you say, speed, you have intelligence. What are you looking to add to your game in the coming months to keep on improving? Yeah,
maybe. I know with the time it's coming, but to take more risk, with the ball, to more long pass or to just between the lines, things like this. But after to be more tight in the duel because Premier League is a tight league, in the duel, so you need to be ready. But I know this will come with the time, so I'm not afraid about this,
And people forget, like, you're 19 now?
Yeah, just 19
Just turned 19.
Yeah.
I was like at West Ham at that time. Like, to be at the top clubs, you don't really see like young centre-backs at your age. So like you're ahead of the game in that sense, playing at a club like this. I was with Anthony Elanga the other day, he's not in Forest, the winger. Another quick player, Jesus, right? And I went to his house before the game. I mean, we drove together, but he showed me a room in his house where he has so much like technology.
Yeah.
He has like a pod for oxygen to recover. He has a red light therapy, and among other things that he does, like, so he has like a 2-3 hour routine every day after training. Is that anything that you're kind of invested in yourself with stuff like that as well?
Yeah, I invest a lot in my body. You know, I have a physio who's coming every week, 2 times a week. For me, I'm doing a gym, you know, in my garden to have everything to work. You know, for the recovery, I try to buy the best things, you know, for the body. Because I think, this is the most important to put, I would say, the money, you know, in your body.
Yeah, definitely. Invest in yourself.
Yeah, investing, that's the word. Investing in yourself, so it's important for me.
No, good. I've got one more thing. I'm going to name some centre-backs.
Okay.
And, is this what it is? So you need to blink when you hear a centre-back better than me.
Okay.
Yeah? All right. Jamie Carragher, Gabriel, Ruben Diaz, Johnny Evans, Vincent Kompany, Saliba, Ramos.
Sorry.
Sorry. Shit.
Sorry, Ramos is...
I have to take that. Ramos won so much, man.
No.
I'll leave the other names out. That's good. I've done all right to get there. I was happy to get there. Well, listen, Leny, thank you so much for your time, man. And listen, keep working hard. From what I hear from everybody, you're kind of working behind the scenes to become the best version of yourself. So keep it up. And anytime you need to chat, I'm here, bro.
All right, no worries.
Yeah?
Thank you very much.
Top man.
Thank you, guys.